if anybody is dealing with an illness, even if it's been diagnosed as terminal or whatever, don't let anybody tell you it's terminal. Nobody knows. If you're dealing with an illness, it's not your fault. So even though I say that everything I did contributed to it, I understood that every thought and every decision and every choice I had made over my life contributes to where I am today, to this point in my life. And I was able to see that every thought and decision, major decisions I'd made in my life and major choices I'd made in my life were made from a place of fear and not from a place of love. And so the fear accumulated over a lifetime caused my body to break down. And when I say that it was made from a place of fear, what I mean is that, for example, I was more scared of people's disapproval or of being shamed or of it was more important to me to win other people's approval than to follow my own heart. I was afraid of being judged. So every choice I made was because I was afraid of the consequences, as opposed to doing what I was passionate about doing or what I love to do. It's kind of like even taking a job for the money because you're afraid a better one won't come along, or you're afraid of not having the money, even though you hate the job. And then being afraid to quit a job you hate, even though you hate it and you're being bullied, because you're afraid you won't have the money. So I realized I needed that I needed to make choices from a place of love. And I had never done that. And the big reason I had never done that is because I had never loved myself. So I never thought that I was worthy or deserving of love or doing things just because I'd love to do them.
Well, let me ask you this, Anita. What caused that lack of self-love? Was it programming? Was it environment, community, religion? What was that thing that devalued yourself in your own eyes?
It was absolutely programming, but it was programming from my community, from my culture. So one of the big issues I have with the current system and the way we treat it is that the word cancer holds a lot of fear.
Of course it does.
Huge fear. Fear is part of the contributing factor towards the cancer. That's the fear. Now, I know from having the NDE, because I reverse engineered everything in that state of clarity, the fear actually fed the cancer. The fear of the cancer makes it worse. So even if you are given hope, even if you're given a placebo, even if what you're actually physically doing makes no difference whatsoever, condition that you're in, the mental, emotional, psychological condition that you're in when you have hope, when you have passion, when you have love.
Laughter.
And when you have laughter, and when you think, oh, this is not serious, I can get through this. That in itself is a better environment for your cells to heal, for your cells to kick into healing.